Hey, Gezebel. Hey, you too. I'm starting Hey, Gezebel. But I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to edit that out because that shows my mind is on my work. So it's Beverly again, and I'm back with another exciting snippet from my book, Gezebel. What can I say? So I'm going to move today. We're moving right on along into chapter 41. I can't believe it. We're almost there. And you know what? As this book goes on and it comes to, coming on to the end kind of thing, it even gets more interesting. So let's delve on into chapter 41. Okay. Lizette was on her way to Gezebel's apartment with urgent news about Jack, and Gezebel was anxious. Was Lynn moving in with him? Did Jack propose to Lynn? Gezebel didn't know what to think. She opened the door for Lizette before the doorbell could ring twice. Now let's put this in perspective. Gezebel's a girl, probably about 18, 19 years old or so, or maybe even 20. And right now, her former love interest with an older man. Now, this guy is like in his late 40s, knocking 50. So to Gezebel and Lizette, he's an old man. So they always look at him as an old man, and because of their age group, some will consider him, they would consider him to be such. So anyway, just moving right along. Gezebel didn't know what to think. She opened the door for Lizette before the doorbell could ring twice. Hi, honey, how are you? Lizette asked and gave her a hug. Moving right along. Skip through some stuff. Okay. Gezebel giggled and shared information with Lizette about her sexual encounter with Sylvester. She gave her shadowy details of his sexual prowess, but Lizette craved more. Gezebel entertained Lizette and declared Sylvester an extremely well-endowed buck. Lizette's eyes bulged and she squealed like a stuck pig. She lapsed into a song and dance in her native Spanish that caused Gezebel to laugh hysterically. Now, you know how it is when us girls get together and we're talking about a dude and we're kind of giving intimate details, and you know how we are, we just crack up and laugh and we just have a good time about it. In case guys didn't know, that's what we do sometimes. But it's done respectfully, though. Always on a complimentary basis, most of the time. Okay. So, moving right along. Lizette bowed in appreciation as Gezebel applauded her performance and plopped down on the couch. Then she focused on the reason for her visit. Mommy, look. I hate to deliver bad news now that things are looking up. Lizette advised Gezebel with a solemn expression. Gezebel held her breath and waited. What? Gezebel asked in an alarmed voice. But I'm not going to tell you what it is, so we're going to be moving right along. Okay. Man, this is not good. I should be there to help him through this. I'm going over there right now. Jack needs me. Gezebel fought back tears. No, don't, Lisette warned Gezebel. Why not? Jack needs me, Gezebel insisted. Because Lynn is there, Lisette explained in a worried voice. I'm not scared of Lynn, Gezebel stated with hardness to her voice. Honey, I know, but she's there 24/7. She may as well be living with the man, Lisette quipped. I don't care, Gezebel muttered between clenched teeth. Gezebel, be reasonable. You haven't spoken to Jack since you left. And the woman who accused you of a hit and run is practically living in his house. Do you really think you should go over there? Lizette argued with Gezebel. Gezebel knew Lizette was right. Gezebel waited until the vehicle pulled away from the building before she rang the doorbell. She wrung her hands frantically and worried about how Jack may respond to seeing her after all this time. Gezebel, Jack stated with surprise. Gezebel opened her eyes and threw her arms around his neck. Oh, Jack, Gezebel cried and wiped tears from her eyes. Welcome back, Jack stated happily and ushered Gezebel into the house. They rode the elevator to the third floor, and by the time they entered the penthouse, Gezebel was despondent. Hey, what's wrong? Did someone hurt you? Why didn't you call? I've been worried sick, Jack asked, unable to veil the pain in his voice. He guided her to the leather sectional so they could sit and talk. Jack, I was miserable. You believed Lynn's lies instead of trusting me when I told you I did not hit her with the car. I felt confined. I had to leave in order to establish my own independence, Gezebel explained between sobs. Well, I'm going to leave it right there before I get carried away, and I will see you in the next chapter of Gezebel. See you soon. Bye.